Today I'm taking a look at two Vox AC15 amps. I've got the AC15C1 custom right here and the AC15HW1 hand-wired. Now these amps have a lot in common, but there's some obvious differences. They both use the exact same Celestion G12M greenback speaker, and they have a similar tube complement, 3 12AX7s in the preamp section and 2 EL84s in the power amp section. The hand-wired uses an additional tube for the rectifier, an EZ81, while the custom has a silicon rectifier. And the hand-wired uses a matched set of ruby tubes. Now the cabinet is quite a bit bigger in the hand-wired. It's also all birch plywood, whereas the custom here is MDF. Also, the hand-wired uses a high-frequency diffuser, which is just a narrow strip of wood right over the center of the speaker cone, whereas the custom over here is open over the speaker. Also, as implied by the name, the AC15HW1 is all hand-wired, point-to-point wiring on turret board construction, whereas the AC15C1 uses a more modern printed circuit board construction. Taking a look at the inputs and controls now, first obvious thing you'll notice is that the orientation of the text on the knobs is reversed on the custom versus the hand-wired. The hand-wired are all facing the back as if you're standing behind the amp to adjust the controls, while the custom is facing the front. Of course, counterclockwise always turns down and clockwise turns up. It's just which way the chicken heads are pointing. Now the hand-wired has both high and low gain inputs on both channels, just like an AC30, while the custom here just has the high gain inputs. There's a bright switch on the normal channel and a hot and cool switch on the top boost channel, where the hot mode partially bypasses the EQ and adds a whole bunch of extra gain. And a bypass on the master volume. There's also a switch to drop the amp down into 7.5 watts. The custom has both a tremolo and a reverb circuit, and it also has a standby switch. Standby isn't strictly necessary on the hand-wired because of the tube rectifier. Now the amps have been on for a couple hours, so the tubes are nice and hot. I'm going to be playing my G&L ASAT3 right here, and I'm going to adjust the camera here so that you can see the controls as I'm playing. I'll be using this StarTouch ABY pedal right here to switch between the two amps. When you see the red light on, I'm playing through the custom, and when you see the yellow light, I'm playing through the hand-wired. Let's get started.